Moving as a dog owner can be very stressful, especially if you have multiple dogs or one of your dogs has reactivity or anxiety issues. Today, I'm going to share some tips to make moving a success and as calm and relaxed as possible. I'm a professional dog trainer and I actually just moved with my dogs. Here is how we did it. So I actually only moved a couple minutes away from our old home. We chose this new home because it had more space inside and out, but we wanted to stay in the same area. So there were a couple weeks where we had already closed on the new home, but we're still living in the old home. And during this time, we first did some remodeling and also already started to bring a bunch of stuff into the new home. I took my own dogs along on most of these trips. So by the time that moving day came, they had actually been in the new home dozens of times already. So for them, it was no longer a new home. It was just this other home that they had already been at many times. If you have this option to take your dog along to the new home before the actual moving day, please definitely make use of that. It will help them very much to already get to know the new surroundings, the new smells, and it's not going to be completely overwhelming for them when they first enter the new house on moving day. If you're not able to take your dog into the new home before moving day, but you are not moving too far away from your current home, then I also highly recommend that you already bring them to walk in their future neighborhood. That way, once more, the new place is not going to be overwhelming for them, not a totally novel environment, but they already are familiar with the surroundings and they will recognize them once you move. Of course, if you're moving to another state, across country, or even to another country, it is not possible to visit the location before the actual moving day. In this case, here are some more tips that you can utilize to make this as smoothly as possible. First, get your dog used to new places. If you are a bit of a homebody and you mostly like to stay home and walk your dog in your neighborhood and your dog is not used to visiting novel places, start getting them out more before you actually move. If the first time your dog's ever in a new location is the day that they arrive at their new home, this could be very stressful for them. My own dogs actually travel with me a bunch, both for vacations as well as for dog sports events and work, so they are used to going to many new places. But you do not even have to stay anywhere overnight. You can start out by taking a new path for your daily walks, by taking your dog to a novel park, by taking your dog to a dog-friendly outdoor mall. Get them used to being in new places and show them that the world is a friendly place, even if they're not at home. This is going to hugely help them settle into their new house. When you move, you may be eager to get rid of some old stuff from your dog and start fresh. However, please do not toss everything that belongs to them. So even if they have some old toys that are really gross, if they have some old dog beds that you would really like to replace, wait a little bit with this. Try and take as many of your dog's belongings as possible into the new home. It's really going to help them if they can sleep in a familiar dog bed, if they can play with the toys that they like to play with. You can always throw them out and replace them after a couple weeks or months in the new home, but for the move itself, please take as many of your dog's belongings as you can. Your dog will be very happy if they have their known stuff and it'll help them feel at home faster. Finally, once you have moved, try to keep up as many of your dog's routines as possible. If they are used to always going on a walk in the morning at 9 a.m., try and make this happen in the new home as well. If they are used to always eating dinner at 5 p.m., try and make this happen in the new house. Your dog has no concept of what a move is, and the more we upend their known life, the more stressed they might be. So, by keeping up the same routines, we can give them a sense of security and make sure that they still have known elements in their new home. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about how to specifically move with your particular dog and your particular situation, feel free to drop them in the comments. We love to help you, and I cross my fingers that moving will be a success for you and your dog.